when the Avengers are infected by a zombie plague. Surviving heroes search for a cure. Hello everyone, I'm Steve from Valhartv, and today I'll be reviewing What If Episode 5. So this episode starts out with the Hulk coming to Earth in the Bifrost from Infinity Wars, and he lands in the Sanctum. But instead of having Wong and Doctor Strange there, nobody's there except for the Cloak of Levitation. So this is where we get our first look at the new universe. And as we go through, too, we see the Watcher, his face gets closer and closer. So we see more of an actual physical appearance of him. Versus last episode where we just saw the black silhouette of him. So in this universe, the zombies are brought to you by the Quantum Realm. Yes, folks, the Quantum Realm brings you zombies and other fantastic devices. Just kidding. So we get to see another episode where Pym causes trouble. So I thought this was very interesting that we get to see two different episodes where Pym actually causes some kind of mischief or trouble. And in this case, it wasn't intentional. So I really thought that was kind of cool, but a little sad at the same time because this has also got Hope Van Dyne in it and Paul Rudd's character. Sorry, I can't remember his name. So we really get to see a lot of different things for this. We do get some fun parts, and this follows some of the tropes from the zombie movies, including the mistakes people make, And Peter, he literally points this out throughout the whole episode. He's like, wait. He's like, haven't you guys ever seen any kind of horror movies? He's like, we don't split up. And then they split up anyway. So I'm just like, what, really? That's crazy. So we also get a how-to video from Peter that I thought was fun to watch. It was a how to survive the zombie apocalypse. I really thought that was really fun to watch. So this episode wasn't as dark as I thought it would be. And to me, it kind of took away from it a little bit. I think if this was a little bit darker, a little more, a little more sinister and stuff, I think it probably would have been a little bit better. Like the opening scenes after Bruce comes out of the Sanctum and we see the Avengers come out, like Doctor Strange, Wong, and Tony. We get this whole we get this whole fight scene that's clouded over, which makes it a little more ominous, which I thought was cool. And all of a sudden, we turn around and we see the zombies. And I thought that was awesome looking. But it kept throwing in humor, like dad jokes, the whole time. And some of them were funny. Some of them really weren't. I kind of chuckled a couple of times. But, yeah, I mean, they were kind of hit or miss. Again, we get to see, in this episode, what can go wrong with a choice made from love, So, again, something happens, and we see a choice that has good intentions ends up going wrong. And, I'm not sure where Marvel is going with their animation style. But I honestly thought the zombies looked better than the humans in this, like the living people. That being said, there were a few good fight scenes that I did like as well. Like when we finally get to meet Vision and then Wanda. And then there's some in Grant's Central Station where we get to see Hawkeye and we get to see also Captain America on the train. So I really kind of thought that was neat. But the animation style has been kind of all over the place, I feel like, in each of these episodes. I feel like it's starting to get a little bit better, but as it keeps going on, it just, some of it looks really kind of weird. So I'm still trying to get used to it, but it's really hard to, you know what I mean? Now, the voice acting I thought was good in this. They got a lot of people for this episode. Like Paul Rudd, Benedict Cumberbatch, and a whole lot of others, like Sharon Carter, the woman who does her. They all reprised their roles in this, and it was really good and stuff. So I really did enjoy that. Now, in this episode, the Watcher takes a back seat again. He kind of is just doing the narration as we watch the last of humanity fight for survival. So I actually like the fact that they do showing and telling, because they do go back 2 weeks before Banner comes down from the Bifrost, and we see what happened with the zombie apocalypse, like how it started. So I really do like that. Now, I thought the ending was really kind of cool, if a little weird, because we see Wakanda in this, and we see like a certain zombie. So I'm wondering where they're going to go with that, and I'm wondering if we're going to revisit this in another episode. Like, I thought this was a very interesting episode. I thought it was kind of cool. It could have been a little darker, like especially when they got to the original fort from Captain America, the first Avenger movie. I thought that was really cool. That was a little dark, which I really liked. The fact that we get to see Wanda in this was really good as well. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And I would give this an 8 out of 10. If you guys like what I do, please hit the like button and subscribe. Take care for now, everyone.